I'm Brian Winnekins at World Dairy Expo, and our Expo broadcasts are being brought to you in part by Annabis Silo of Durant, the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, Weir Chevrolet, your Featherlight dealer of Bangor, AMPI, and Comro Sales and Service. Joining me now is Audrey Donahoe. She is a dairy farmer from New York. She's also on the DMI Board of Directors. And right now we are going to talk about why it's important for dairy farmers to tell their story to consumers. Audrey, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Brian.
You actually have some really personal experience of telling your story to a group of consumers, and I think you were surprised what they didn't know, and they were surprised about what you told them. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I had the opportunity to be a panelist at the James Beard Conference. You know, and it's a very highly well-educated group of people, and I got to tell my story of what my life is like in a day, why I take great care of my animals, why I take great care of my land, and you know, and the comments and the questions just kept coming and coming. You know, and it was the realization then that we as dairy farmers need to key in on this social media. We need to be out there telling our story because it's so important. Too many animal activist groups have been telling our story for us, Brian, and that's not what we want. We need to be the ones out there telling so people are told the correct way of how we treat our animals and our farms.
Now, you've also been heavily involved in the social media, Facebook, Twitter, I suppose LinkedIn, you name it, you're on it. How's that been going?
You know, it's been going very well. We've had a huge success story with that. A lot of board members have had a Facebook page, and they've been commenting on different things they've done on their farm throughout the day. You know, just showing people this is what we do. We care for the animals, we care for the land, and this is how we do it. You know, we're very attached to our animals as well, so, you know, those pictures of the calves and the cows and the caring for them, it's been a huge success. And the same thing with tweeting. We've had a big success with that too. So I would say all in all, the social media with the Facebook and the Twittering and that has been a big success for myself and fellow board members.
How can dairy farmers get started with this?
You know, we have a website, dairygood.org, and it's a wonderful hub to what we've developed within the social media at Dairy Management. So if they go to dairygood.org, they can get all the information they need as a dairy farmer, how to share your story, how to tell your story. But it's also a great website for consumers, because they can learn more about our product and what, you know, the safety, you know, the healthy, nutritious product that we offer, how we develop that product from our farms, you know, from farm to table. So it's actually a great website all the way around for everybody to learn, whether you're a farmer on how to tell my story or you're a consumer on educating them on my product.
Again, that is dairygood.org.
That's correct, dairygood.org.
And dairy farmers and even consumers, you can start out there. Well, Audrey, again, we appreciate you joining us today.
And thank you for having me.
Audrey Donahoe, she is a New York dairy farmer. She's with the DMI Board of Directors. Some pretty good information, dairy farmers, about why you need to tell your story, too. From World Dairy Expo, I'm Brian Winnekins.